Hey, what's good, people? Welcome to Homeworld Deserts of Karak. I'm your host, Cow of Smaug, and today I'm going to be casting a series from the group stage between Smaug the Golden and Gul Morte. Just gonna hop into the replay folders. So the info.txt we have has spoilers in it, so I'm not going to show those, but Smaug is going to choose Knaff, no surprise there, use the Knaff main. And Gul Morte is going to pick Galcian. So we're going to have a KVG. Game 1 is going to be on Kartoba. Just going to load that up now. Smaug in the white and gold colors, and Gul Morte in the white and dark blue. Just gonna hit reveal all, see what people are doing.
Artifact locations identified and in play.
So spawning on this side of the Kartoba, we've got Smaug the Golden doing a base runner retire, and production crews are heading out, and Sand Skimmer Fabrication getting tagged. So looks like a more aggressive opener from him. Gul Morte, it looks like, is keeping the base runner.
Point advance underway.
Sand Skimmer production now available. Salvager
How many
online.
salvagers we got out?
Ground
Alright,
point
fully
acknowledged.
saturated on the main.
Salvager awaiting orders.
Underway. Carrier copies.
We
Acknowledged.
need more CUs.
Not quite for Smaug, so more of a CU focus from him. He's even about to open up his second.
Fleet capacity increased. Sand Skimmer now in service.
Set charges right there. Target position updated.
Both players going for early skimmer fab.
Moving to destination. Moving to CU.
Sand Skimmer construction complete.
Command verified. Sand skimmer moving out.
Sand Skimmer construction
Gul Morte opening up his second base too. It looks like finding RUs, which is an interesting choice. Usually you don't need that many of them in the early game.
Sand Skimmer now in service. Rally point marked.
Enemy inbound. Confirm visual. Knowledge. Hostile scanner detected. Cruiser verifies. Heeding new coordinates.
Sand Skimmer now in service.
Coordinates verified.
Smaug going in, gonna pick off a scanner with these sand
Hostile
skimmers.
scanner neutralized.
Sand Skimmer now in service.
Really needs to do something though, because the window to get any damage done with those sand skimmers is pretty short.
Course verified.
No tech yet from Gul Morte.
Carrier receiving. Moving
Enemy forces.
Nothing from Smaug either.
Maneuvering out.
Gul Morte is getting an artifact right now. And it looks like Smaug is sending his skimmers to answer.
Acknowledged. Sand skimmer taking enemy.
Gets in a little deep with his scouting skim, though that's gonna get picked off.
Sand Skimmer construction complete.
But on the flip side, this artifact's not gonna get out. Base runner goes down super quickly.
Sand Skimmer construction complete. Enemy
4
forces
skims
struck
is all it
mark.
takes to take that down.
Go ahead. Grid mark verified.
Oh, second production cruiser coming out for Smaug, so it looks like he might be continuing the rush.
Target position updated. Order received.
Both
Sand
players
Skimmer now
building
in
up a
service.
critical mass of skims. Gul Morte going for railguns, which I think might be a mistake in the KVG. The important thing is these skimmer numbers. You want something that's going to even up the parity here, and that usually means getting another production cruiser.
Course set.
But Gul Morte thinks he can defend. He's getting refinery mode, he just got it.
Sand skimmer under attack. Destination locked in.
Another
Combat
skimmer
alert.
falls
Enemy
over
carrier
here.
Closing on our position. Sand skimmer destroyed.
Skimmers come in for a dive, but they take a lot of damage from the carrier on the fadeaway. Gaussian carriers in the early game, it looks like he just got power level 1, which is going to make it a lot harder to fight under this
Sand
carrier.
skimmer rating upgrade completed.
Captain SL. Destination locked in.
Salvager online.
Smaug, it looks like, went for assault ship fabrication. Those are a little bit tankier, they can fight under carriers a little bit better and get salvager kills.
To destination. Heating new coordinates. Strike
But
systems
Smaug's
online.
coming up ahead in the skimmer numbers, so looks like he's in good shape.
Hostile salvage
Gets the
unit
salvager
lost.
kill right there, killing skims now. First assault railgun hits the field for Gul Morte, but there's so many skimmers here that's gonna go down.
Sand skimmer lost.
Yep, there it goes. Yeah, Gul Morte just can't keep building units fast enough to kill all these skims.
Rally point marked. Sand skimmer now in service.
Yep, Smaug's gonna get a few salvager kills here. It's like a best case scenario as a rushing player.
Target zone designated.
Sand skimmer construction complete.
First assault ships are about to hit the field too.
Enemy salvager destroyed.
Sand skimmer now in service.
Sand skimmer destroyed.
And as they start chipping in for damage, we might see a production
Sand skimmer
cruiser
armor
kill.
upgrade completed.
Second PC hits the field for Gul Morte though, so he's not out of this yet.
Locked in. Bridge copies.
Let's check the tech.
Sand
Nothing new.
skimmer under attack.
He teched Sand Skimmer rating, which is gonna speed all these guys up.
Locked in.
Gul Morte doesn't have that, so he's gotta be a lot more careful about picking fights. Production cruiser goes down. Smaug's keeping Gul Morte off of moving onto that second base.
Production cruiser moving out. Grid mark noted.
What I would do if I were him,
Point advantage.
I would keep the production cruiser on main because he's got refinery mode, and try to dislodge this position with his carrier, because he's got a lot of power in there.
Rally point acknowledged.
Building a heavy railgun now to fight those assault ships. You need a lot of skimmers to make that work, and I just don't see him building those fast enough.
We have a contact on sensors. Tracking inbound.
Two heavy railguns out. They can't do anything from this position. Smaug is cheekily hiding behind the Stoon.
Key transmission.
We
Command
have insufficient RUs.
carrier ready.
And Smaug's going for refinery mode. This production cruiser's hanging out on Gul's second.
Railgun detected. Sand
He wants to
skimmer
start mining here.
attack imminent.
I love it. Just a lot of disrespect.
Armored ship ready for service.
Moving to destination. Sand skimmer lost. Combat alert. Hostile carrier inbound on RAO.
So these skims are gonna take a dive against these rails,
Armored unit lost.
Artifact extraction in progress.
and they're gonna start getting them. Yeah, heavy and assault rail drop.
Hostile
Another heavy falls.
We need more RUs.
established. Sand skimmer destroyed. Radiation sensors. Push out.
Yeah, Gul Morte just never having enough of what
Blast
he
zone ready
needs.
to deploy.
And in the meantime, Smaug is tightening the net.
Command verified.
Heavy railgun now in service.
Awaiting orders.
Production cruiser refinery mode is done, so Smaug could start mining if he wants, but
Command. Maneuvering out.
It looks like he's got a heavy railgun on the field, and
Sensors on. Hostile alerts.
Rally point
I think
acknowledged.
this one's gonna start putting damage on
Skimmer
Gul's
now
carrier
in
whenever it
Grid mark.
gets
Skimmer
line of
construction
sight.
complete.
Grid mark set. Advance.
So Smaug transitioning into a rail rush.
Skimmer now in service.
Sand skimmer under attack. Speed to target. Coordinates verified. Verified. Sand skimmer advancing.
Salvager online.
Sand skimmer lost. Moving. Cruiser taking
Skim's
hostile fire.
finding a good angle though.
Move us out. Moving under fire.
Artifact secured.
Yeah, there's too many skimmers from Smaug here though, they're gonna get cleaned up.
Adjusting attack. Strike craft and fire line. Moving to destination. Combat alert. Enemy carrier closing on our position. Advance out.
Just banning a bot real quick.
Move through contact.
Gotta love Twitch.
Enemy locked. Weapons away.
Yep, Gul Morte knows it's over. He's just gonna retire everything.
Last drone online. We need more RUs. Artifact identified.
Yeah, he should GG at this point. Attacking Carrier
Construction of
Systems
heavy railgun
3.
complete.
Sand skimmer moving out. Relay command.
Yeah, Smaug's about to see what's up. It's like, wait a minute, where's the carrier?
Oh,
Yep, Gul Morte is gonna GG. And that's game 1 to Smaug. So now we're gonna hop into game 2, gonna be on Kalash Teeth. No faction switches, it's the same people. Gul Morte playing Gaussian and Smaug playing Knaf. Now this is a much smaller map than Kartoba, usually really good for rushes. So we're gonna see what these players do.
verified.
Artifact locations identified and in play.
Looks like
Move to
full
destination.
CU focus from Smaug, base runner retire.
Mobile logistics support online.
What's Gul Morte doing? Going for Scent Skimmer fabrication right out the gate, so similar build.
Course set. Production systems online. Move out.
Yeah, both players going for Skim Fab immediately.
Destination. Course verified.
Salvager awaiting orders. Sand skimmer fabrication online. We need more CUs.
Both building a salvager for RUs.
Enemy scanner identified. Place on
Sand skimmer construction complete. Salvager online.
Smaug got a long haul from his second base and mine CUs. I think that's smart.
Protocols. Bring us to new heading.
Fleet has reached maximum capacity.
Enemy scanner destroyed. Sand
Fleet
skimmer.
capacity increased. Sand skimmer construction complete.
We have hostiles on sensors. Command verified. Destination
Smaug
locked
Skimmer
in.
spanning out to scout a little bit.
Now in service.
High speed to target.
Gul Morte should push out, see what's going on. Because right now he's giving up a lot of field control. I think he's just scared of not having enough at home because of what happened
Moving to
last game.
destination.
And he's anticipating an attack.
Sand skimmer now
But
in service.
Moving
You've
monitor
also
scans.
Gotta be active with your skimmers. Get vision.
Salvager awaiting orders.
Coordinates verified. Target position set.
He's got a window here to get a couple kills in mid if he moves out now.
Destination
Because
locked in.
Smaug is fanned out, Gul Morte is not.
Acknowledged.
Should be able to win a couple of localized fights.
Enemy forces engaging cruiser.
He's gonna try it here.
Detected.
Sand skimmer under attack. Combat alert. Hostile carrier inbound on our
You really want to focus the sand skimmers before you attack this production cruiser. Looks like he's doing that. Doing exactly what I wanted him to do, winning the local fights.
Reposition.
Mobile logistics support offline.
Needs to be killing these sand skimmers before he commits to the production cruiser though, because he's not gonna get it.
Reposition. Evasive movement.
Yeah, bad targeting's gonna cost him a couple of skims, but it's not over yet. He's still got 5 on the field. Smaug has 3, so
Command verified. Target position updated.
Gul Morte coming out slightly ahead in the trades.
Ready for orders.
Smaug going for assault ships and refinery mode, so going on the back foot a little bit. And this is good for Gul Morte because now he's in a position where he can attack,
Course locked in.
and it looks like he's moving to extract artifacts too.
Construction complete.
Carrier copies.
Smaug making a big mistake though,
Enemy forces have retrieved an artifact.
pulling off the base while refinery mode is still attacking. You really want to wait until that's done to get your carrier out there. He's gonna see it, he's gonna come back. But he lost a lot of mining time to that.
Salvager online.
Maneuvering out.
Smaug's sending a few skimmers over to scout, but
Capability now online.
they're pretty out of position. They need to be here.
Sand skimmer taking enemy fire. Move to Mars. Sand skimmer lost.
Big number of skimmers moving in. Now they can't really fight under this carrier,
Forces have extracted an artifact.
but they can definitely keep Smaug from pushing out a little bit.
Maneuver to grid mark.
Skimmers over here gonna get a couple salvager kills. Really good for Smaug actually, and Gul makes a mistake. He's gonna move his whole force back to address this. You don't want to, you really only want to send a couple skims.
Command verified. Awaiting orders. Destination locked in. Sand skimmer destroyed. Taking new position. Strike craft on alert.
Salvager awaiting orders.
Advancing.
Yeah, looks like Smaug is gonna get cleaned up.
Salvager online.
Advance. Move south.
Enemy forces have retrieved an artifact. Sand skimmer
Gul
mining
Morte
upgrade
teched into railguns. He's building assaults, which are pretty good against Smaug's composition. Because he teched assault ships, he might
Sand
be
skimmer
building.
now in service.
Nah, he's building salves right now.
Hostile scanner detected.
Sand skimmer now in service. Fleet
Gul Morte
capacity
gonna drop a
exceeded.
scanner, see the 2-base timing.
Enemy detected. Sand skimmer under attack.
Carrier's out of position, so
Sand skimmer lost.
all skims have a window to get something done here.
Let's go.
Armored ship ready for service.
Salvager under attack.
Yeah, and they're gonna start going for salvagers, which is exactly what they want to be doing.
Command air cruiser taking hostile fire.
Hostile forces have extracted an artifact.
You don't want to go for the production cruiser here. It's risky, and odds of actually getting it are way too low. And
Set to guard protocol.
see, he loses all of his skimmers on the way out.
Hostile
Smaug taking siege cruisers, though. Oh, and I missed another backstab. Smaug came in with more skimmers. Assault railguns are probably gonna clean this up, though.
Rally point marked. Fleet has reached maximum capacity.
Sand skimmer taking enemy fire.
Yeah, if you give ARs enough range on skimmers, they will kill them. You just need a critical mass of them on the field, and I think Gul Morte does right now.
Enemy scanner identified.
If he backed these up with a big enough skim blob, he would be in good shape.
Command verified.
What do we have for resources? I would love to see him get another production cruiser.
Carrier missile silos now online. Sand skimmer now in service.
Move to new coordinates. Ready all battle stations. Move. Enemy scanner destroyed.
Rushing armor upgrades, though, for the
Sand skimmer
rails.
construction complete. We have located an artifact.
It's not a bad call. Gonna make them a little bit tankier.
Sand skimmer now in service. Sand skimmer construction complete.
Smaug's carrier's coming forward. He's gonna shut down this artifact extract.
Research complete. Production
And
online.
siege cruiser tech is finished. That's a huge force multiplier for the Knaff player.
Acknowledge. Sand skimmer lost. Fire engines and move out.
These assault railguns could be doing a lot of damage up on this front right here, but
Control carriers
they're
under
being a little
attack.
bit timid. They don't want to
Carrier
commit.
power capacity increased. Salvager online.
Light attack moving.
Yeah, Gul Morte is really hampered right now with just having one production line.
Salvager awaiting orders.
Systems go.
Looks like he's fixing that though. He's getting another one out.
Salvager awaiting orders.
Sand skimmers are coming in to attack, and that's gonna force these ARs to commit.
Skimmer destroyed.
Yeah, they're gonna see that off. Smaug wants no part of that.
Charge layout set. Get started. Get us moving. Carrier copies. New course entered. Let's go.
Artifact
Gul Morte
identified.
building double pumping assault railguns.
Lock array on RU field.
Smaug building the first siege cruiser of the game.
Moving to CU field. Moving to destination. Roll out. Go ahead.
Now, a really good thing to do if you're in this position right here, build base runners and start getting artifacts. You've got your opponent cooped up at their base.
Tracking
So-
new targets on approach to hail. Moving monitor scans.
Why not build artifact rushing?
Sand skimmer
Skims are
taking
gonna come
fire.
go for a dive on the second base. Assault railguns are gonna ward them
Sand
off.
skimmer now in service. Sand skimmer construction complete.
High speed to target.
This is a pretty great military force for Gul Morte. He should be using it more. He should try pushing out.
Hostile scanner detected. Grid mark set.
Siege cruiser's gonna drop her barrage on the eco. This isn't gonna do a whole lot. These units are all gonna heal up automatically all the damage that they take.
Moving to destination. Adjust course.
Oh, Gul Morte's gonna commit.
Combat alert. Control carrier is taking enemy fire. Adjust course. Maintain fire. Ahead full.
Yeah, they're fighting under the carrier, which isn't great, but they're doing a lot of damage to it. They should be focusing down these siege cruisers. And don't stand still. Don't stand still. And Gul Morte gonna be pushed back across the dune into this valley here.
Hostile forces have extracted an artifact.
Sand skimmer under attack.
Gul Morte's gonna get the artifact though,
Sand skimmer destroyed.
bringing the total to 3-0.
Destination locked in. Captain has the helm.
Yeah, Smaug should be building base runners right now. And, carrier's looking mighty low. You should invest some power in healing and heal that back up.
Carrier defensive weapons offline. Fleet capacity increased. Carrier self-repair systems now active.
Coordinates verified. Grid mark set. Advance.
Gul Morte finally setting up his third base. That actually puts him ahead of Smaug, who's only long hauling from his third.
Sand skimmer moving out. Move and monitor scans. Bridge copies. Target position set. Sand skimmer taking enemy fire. Status positive.
Skims are finding a good angle though.
Move. Sand skimmer lost.
Oh, maybe not. They might be about to get wrecked.
Moving to guard craft.
Assault railguns are warding them off, pushing them back over the dune.
Missile barrage to target. Artillery primed.
Hey, Mr. Baby, how you doing?
Captain here. Grid mark verified.
Oh, look at all of this artillery damage coming down.
Alright, bring us back.
Oh, that's a bad day.
Enemy scanner identified.
Takes out almost all of those assault rails.
New course entered. Combat alert. Hostile carrier inbound on our
Smaug making a pretty critical fumble right now, letting the space runner live. This thing is about to move in and extract an artifact.
Confirm visual. Sand skimmer under attack.
Enemy forces have retrieved an artifact.
And there's no answer on the field.
Hostile salvager neutralized. Sand skimmer destroyed. Enemy forces engaging cruiser.
Production cruiser goes down though. It's a lot of damage. And this carrier is definitely under threat.
Coordinates ready all battle stations.
Yeah, are we gonna see a carrier kill?
Armor taking hostile fire.
In order to prevail, we must secure another artifact. Hostile forces have extracted an artifact.
Armor unit destroyed.
Yep, artifact extracts. Scoreline goes up to 4-0.
Advance through contact.
Oh, and these assault railguns are bringing down the siege cruisers. This is a matchup you don't see that often in Jaraci, but it's an interesting one.
Carrier missile silos offline. Carrier defensive weapons online.
Yeah, the siege cruiser is going to be forced to retreat.
Enemy fire. Combat alert. Reverend forces are attacking the control carrier. Sand skimmer lost.
Let's watch this base runner, just see where it ends up going.
Position set. Command verified. Ready for strike.
These skims have a window to kill that VR. They should go in. They should go in.
Sand skimmer now in service.
Ah.
Sand skimmer now in service.
Move to grid mark. Carrier copies.
Sand skimmer now in service.
And now we've got a carrier fight breaking out.
Carrier self-repair systems offline.
Gul Morte's got more power from all of those
Scanner
artifacts.
detected.
Carrier missile silos now online. Enemy forces have retrieved an artifact.
Course marked. Advance on that position.
And
Sand skimmer construction.
Gul Morte picks up another artifact that Smaug is completely ignoring.
Enemy salvager destroyed.
I see where this is going. He's getting so focused on this carrier fight right here that he's not paying attention to that base runner just slowly sneaking out. And he's got units that can kill it too.
Construction of heavy railgun complete.
Coordinates received.
Carrier missile silos offline.
Adjust course.
Carrier
Take
self-repair
fire.
system now active.
Carrier fight's pretty close.
Course marked and locked in.
Heavy railgun now in service.
Smaug's getting a little low. He's gonna retreat though.
Sand skimmer under attack.
But it's too late.
Through contact.
Gul Morte is gonna extract, and that's gonna be the end of it.
Hostile forces have extracted
Game goes to Smaug. Now, in the info.txt, he made some comments about this situation. So after game 2, he said, where Smaug did not think the flashy hexagon was important. 5 times. Yes, I saw it. Yes, I was warned about it. I forgot it was 4 out of 5? Absolutely. Kill me, please. And then it notes at the end of the info.txt, I'm a fucking idiot. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Hopefully this helped, show you all the opportunities you had to, take control of the game, and it was quite a few. Smaug definitely had map control for a while and just wasn't able to capitalize on it. So I'm gonna hop out of there, and we'll catch you in the next one.